Good evening and welcome to the Intergovernmental Relations Committee. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. Would you please call the roll, clerk?
Councilor Mark LaPlante.
Okay, you always do the chair last?
Okay.
So we'll go with the other ones first.
Councilor Selena Reyes.
Present.
Councilor Gregory Del Rosario.
Present.
Councilor Mark LaPlante.
The chair is present. Pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2022, this meeting of the Ordinance Committee is being conducted both in person via remote participation. A reminder that persons or people who would like to listen or view this meeting while in progress may either attend in person at the location listed above or use the following access location to include the Facebook Lawrence City Council page and the YouTube Lawrence City Council page. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excellent. Also, we have minutes from, supposedly, from August 26th. Probably be inside. Does anybody have a copy of the minutes? No. So we will not do that. We will move on. We will not do that. Okay. Councilors, we have before us this evening Detective Haggerty, who has several items. So in the spirit of trying to get him out of here so we could do some other important work, why don't we work through your items, Detective? I think we all have, Councilors, we all have this packet. And do you have this packet as well? Okay. I want to pronounce, I have a hard time with your saying your first name. Can you say it to me again, please?
Angeli.
Angeli, thank you, Angeli. Appreciate you. Thank you. I've got the first one is document 1925.
Yes, good evening,
Good
Council.
evening.
This is a request for handicap parking at 1 Linden Street. The Lawrence Police Department has a favorable recommendation.
Sorry, Councilors, I'm just trying to get scheduled here. All right. Handicap parking, favorable recommendation. Is that your recommendation, sir?
Yes.
Looking for a motion?
Motion to send a full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing. Second.
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. See none, I'll call the question. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Detective Haggerty, I apologize. I just remembered that we do have Councilor Infante with us, and typically we take councilors out of order, and I just saw her name on my screen. Councilor, can you hear me, Council Vice President? Council Vice President Infante, can you hear me? Councilor, can you hear me? Councilor Infante? Angelique, can you see if
I can hear you now. I was actually in the middle of typing to Mr. Mejia about audio, but I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Super. Okay. Detective, you can sit down. I don't want you to have to stand up here. I'm not sure what we're talking about here, but
Sure.
Councilor, which item are you here for this evening?
It is the last item under new business, resident parking on behalf of former Council President Joe Corderoni.
Sure. So, Doc, there's no objection. We'll take this one out of order. 38925 resident parking West Howley Street area. This was put on by Council Vice President Infante. Go ahead, Councilor. You have the floor.
Thank you. I put this on the agenda on behalf of former District E Councilor and former Council President Joseph Corderoni. He informed me he's looking for 2 resident parking stickers or plaques. I'm not sure which one would be most appropriate after LPD does their investigation, but he made me aware of some housing issues that are occurring in that area, forcing residents from Inman Street and Holly Street to park more on West Kenneth. So that area is becoming a problem. I'm being told there are some issues with apartments and rooms. I have to further investigate, but this issue with parking is what helped me bring this, brought this to light on my end for further investigation. So I'm looking to start off with this, and most likely I will be before the ordinance committee again with additional, hopefully, solutions for that area.
I'm not sure about my colleagues. I got the gist of what you were saying, but it was a little unclear. What is it that, very succinctly, what is it that you're looking for the committee to do?
I am looking to obtain two resident parking stickers.
Interesting. So, typically, we don't typically do it just by like one address. We typically do it by a block between certain streets. Is this something that you're looking to do, or what you're looking to do different than our norm?
Yeah, we can definitely look into the block. I know the specific area that was brought to my attention is the corner of West Holly with Inman Street. So I'm assuming that is an area that has been growing with parking issues. Obviously, a little further investigation needs to be done. So if we could do that block, if LPD comes back saying that when comes back with a favorable recommendation, then I would appreciate that.
Okay, so what we typically do is we will typically send it to the police department, have them review. I just want to make sure that they're looking at what your request is. And it says the West Holly Street area. It doesn't just say West Holly Street, it says area, which kind of throws me off a little bit. Are you talking about just that street or any other streets besides that?
Let's focus on that street.
Okay. And I'm not all that familiar with there, what's the cross streets?
The cross streets in that area is Inman Street and we have West Holly and West Kenneth. I'm sorry, that should be West Kenneth Street, not West Holly on the agenda.
So if I heard you correctly, one of it is West Kenneth and the other one is Inman Street? Those are the two cross streets?
Correct, yep.
Okay. All right.
West Kenneth, Holly Street, and Inman Street.
And you're looking for resident parking, I would imagine, on both sides of the street?
It would be, let's do one side. Actually, yeah, both sides. Let's investigate both sides.
All right, I'm looking for a motion, I'm looking for a motion to send this to the police department for review. West Holly Street between West Kenneth and Inman Street, both sides.
So move.
Second.
Motion made by Council Del Rosario, seconded by Vice Chair Reyes. Discussion? Seeing no discussion, I'll call the question. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Is that it, Councilor Infante?
That is it. Thank you so
Great.
much, councilors.
Have a good night.
You as well.
Detective, you're back. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Just give me 1 second. All right, the next one is document 34325.
343 and 344 there.
Let me just read it. 34325, no parking, one side Champlain Ave, and that was 343, and 345 is childcare.
No, 340, that was a misprint on mine. It's 343 and 344 on the top.
343 and 344.
In the body, it's corrected.
Okay, if you have the ability, a little thing like that, you don't understand what kind of confusion that can just.
Oh, yeah.
We could spend 20 minutes talking about what's just right and what's just wrong in a full council meeting. If you could just send that over to Angelique and making sure the clerk gets it for the packet, that'd be.
I literally found it right before I got here.
Well, that's not a problem. All right, so that 345 is, 44, no parking one side on Millville Ave. What's your recommendation, sir?
In the notes for the ordinance, Councilor Marmorell says she is leaving it up to DPW's discretion for the recommendations and from the, recommendations from the DPW and the private trash contractor for whatever they come up with.
All right, do we have do we have anything to the DPW already? Do your notes show that we have any letters or anything to DPW? Okay, I would look for a motion to submit 343 and 344-20 to DPW for their review.
Motion to send to DPW for review.
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Great. All right, thank you. The next document is document number, and just Angeli, so once we do that, it is understood that these documents remain tabled here?
Yes.
Okay. Unless instructed otherwise. 345, childcare parking, 336 Howard Street. Go ahead, Detective.
There's a favorable recommendation for childcare parking at this address.
Looking for a motion?
Motion to send document 34525 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. See no discussion, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We're gonna skip to 347. Detective, this is 347 is handicap parking, 2 Fairmont Street.
The Lawrence Police Department has a favorable recommendation for handicap parking.
Okay, motion?
Motion to send to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing.
Motion made. Is there a second? Second. And properly second. Discussion? See none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next document is 348, 25 handicap parking, 6 State Street. Detective?
Lawrence Police Department has a favorable recommendation for handicap parking.
Motion to send document 34825 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing.
Motion made and properly second. Discussion? See none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next document is document 349, 25 handicap parking, 62 Washington Street. What's the recommendation of the police department?
Favorable recommendation for handicap parking at 62 Washington Street.
Super. Okay.
Motion to send document 34925 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing.
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. So no discussion, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The next document is 350-25. This is handicap parking at 7 Endicott Street.
There's an unfavorable recommendation at this time because there's not enough curb space in front of the residents to adhere to the 20-foot distance that is needed. The driveway takes up most of the, their front of their house.
Looking for a motion to withdraw or discussion, or let's make a motion, whatever the motion is. You can make whatever you want. Motion to withdraw? Motion to withdraw has been made
Second.
and seconded. Discussion.
Discussion. Officer, so they do have a driveway?
They do. If you're looking at where it says Endicott Street on the Google Maps, that is their driveway right there. And the parcel of land that's just to the left of it is not enough to fit the added, required amount of space. So they do have a driveway.
All right. I'll call, there's a motion, it's been properly seconded. I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Document, and I'll need to find this, 369-25. This is handicap parking at 93 Greenwood Street.
Police Department has a favorable recommendation for handicap parking.
Motion to send document 36525 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing.
Motion made and properly seconded. Discussion? See none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next is document number 370-25, handicap parking at 288 High Street.
Police Department has a favorable recommendation for handicap parking.
Motion to send document 37025 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order public hearing.
Motion made and seconded, discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next, document number 37125, handicap parking, 40 Albion Street, number 1.
Police Department has a favorable recommendation for handicap parking.
Motion to send document 37125 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order public hearing.
Motion made and properly seconded, discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 37325, childcare parking on 880 Coolidge Street.
Police Department has a favorable recommendation for child.
Motion to send document 37325 to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order public hearing.
Motion made and strongly seconded by Council Vice Chair Reyes. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Anything
Sure.
else? Anything else, Detective?
I don't have anything typed, but I do want to bring something to your
Anything
attention.
you want to talk about before that?
No,
What item is that, or what is it that you
it's
want to?
item 380-25, the no parking on Irving Ave.
So hold on for 1 second. Let me look for it. 380, you said?
Yes. We got an email.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Hold on. 380, I have it. No park, this is, if no objection, we'll take this one off. This is 380-25, no parking, Irving Ave between Hampshire Street and Bennington from 7 PM to 7 AM. Go right ahead, Detective.
I'm just looking, I sent a few emails back to Eileen and Ms. Vega,
Yeah.
just asking for more information. The worksheet that was given, it doesn't give any breakdown of why they want the no parking for that entire length. So I'm just looking for more information from DPW and the Clean River Project.
380-25, this is one of your items, Counselor.
That's, the other day, that's almost 3 city blocks of no parking on Irving Ave. And where parking is at a premium in the city right now. I drove by there the other day and I counted, in the middle of the day, I counted at least 50 cars parked there. So I'm just looking for more why they need so much no parking on either side of Irving Ave for that whole length from the email I got the other day, they amended it from 6 PM to 7 AM. I'm just wondering, trying to find out what is the reasoning for all of that.
Through you, Chair?
Sure.
And I was in a meeting also. They have a community meeting Sunday. They doing the river cleanup, right? They cleaning the river.
Right, I saw
And
that.
And that length of that street is only 2 houses and then businesses.
Right,
The business owners, they came in on that meeting also requesting that, because overnight, most of the people that park there, they're gonna do, according to them, they're doing illegal stuff and illegal dumping.
okay,
So they doing all the cleanup of the river right there, and what they
Right.
want is prevent the overnight parking, because that's what they believe is bringing the illegal dumping in there.
okay,
Sunday, he actually, Rocky from Clean River Project approached me again, and I had it here to table and ask you the questions to see where we are, because they actually, again, I guess they caught some people overnight, or somebody reported people overnight, again, dumping trash to the river.
okay. In that
In
length
that,
of
in that
Irving
area, yeah. And most of the cars, according to the business owners that go overnight there, they're not even
They're not
from
part
that
of-
neck, they're
not
not
part
even
of the
from that
neighborhood.
neck of the neighborhood.
Okay,
Again, most of the stuff that comes from that, it's illegal activities according to them.
okay,
People smoking weed, they mentioned prostitution and all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
overnight, and that's why they want it. At that time, at 6 PM, the businesses that are in that area, they're already closed.
okay,
And again, it's like 2 houses in that big length
Right.
of that street. So that's what, and again, Sunday I was there, they have a big community meeting. The people in the neighborhood are actually pushing for that too.
okay. See, that, I didn't have any of that information,
Yeah,
so that's
so
good to
we
know.
didn't have it in writing, but the people in the neighborhood are asking for that too, because it's gonna maintain that, according to them, it's gonna maintain that clean. And the city already made a big investment to try to clean up the river.
Yeah, it
and
looks
part of
good.
the street, so.
Yep,
So that's what they're looking, and that's why we put an urgent, because they still doing the cleanup, but they caught people, again, illegal dumping after they doing the cleanup, and they want to prevent that from
Okay.
happening. The chair, it's concerned, because he said if they're not gonna dump it there, where they gonna go and dump it? Right? In the meantime, they want to prevent that to happen there after the big investment that the city had made to clean up that
Okay,
part of the river.
well, that's a lot more information, so thank you.
Okay. So we'll retable that item. There's no objection.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think this is probably the earliest you've gone home from the ordinance
Yeah.
committee, right?
I'm okay with that.
We're gonna celebrate that. That's awesome.
Have a good evening.
Good night. Let's start off at the very top of the item, the agenda, which is document 3A225, handicap parking, 69 Berkeley Street. Looking for a motion.
Motion to send to the police department for a review.
Second.
Motion made and properly seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next, 3 to 325, handicap parking, 46 Cross Street.
Motion to send to the police department for the review.
Second.
Motion made and properly seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 3 to 425, handicap parking, 122 Myrtle Street.
Motion to send to the police department for a review.
Second.
Motion made and properly seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next is 38525, handicap parking on 8 Osgood Street. Looking for a motion.
Motion to send to the police department for review.
Second.
Interesting. Motion made and properly seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 38625, handicap parking at 23 Trinity Street. Looking for a motion.
Motion to send to the police department for the review.
Second.
Motion made and properly seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 38725, handicap parking at 5 Durant Street. Interesting. Okay. In reading the email from Councilor Luzon, who is the sponsor, she is looking to remove the no parking sign, which is not what this is.
This is removed.
I know that, but the second part, there's two parts.
It says to add a no parking.
And to request the removal of the existing handicap parking space. So it looks as though, it reads as though I'm ready to request installation, sorry, of no parking. She wants a no parking sign, which is not what this is, at least on here, on this cheat sheet. So what we could do, since I think these are two different things. One is no parking at 5 Durant Street. I don't know if it's just, I don't know Durant Street. I don't know if it's just from that to the corner. That is a little, we need more information. The other one makes more sense. Request removal of the existing handicap parking space, I presume, in front of 5 Durant Street.
But at the top, which is in the middle of the
Yeah.
next after, is
Okay.
is the removal of the handicap.
Okay,
parking.
thank you for that. Thank you. All right, so that makes it much more clear, and that makes it easy. All right, so, well, we usually have two choices here. We usually can send this up and order a public hearing to have it withdrawn, or we can send the police department just to make sure, to double check on there. I mean, what happens in our city, you know this, what happens in our city is that all of a sudden, without any kind of law, a handicap sign gets thrown up and just magically develops. And I don't know if this is one of those, and I don't want to spend $300 on a public hearing if this is one of those handicap parking spots that just
So
went up.
motion to send to the police department for the review.
Motion made and properly seconded. Further discussion. So what would be really good with this one, Angela, is to ask to make sure, we should actually send it to the clerk. We could probably do it ourselves, but just to double check our books to make sure there is no handicap, to make sure that there is a handicap ordinance at 5 Durant. If there isn't, report back, and we're just spinning our wheels. Just move the damn thing. Excuse my French. Just take it out. If there's no ordinance. Does everybody understand what we're talking about? We're on the same page? Okay. So with that, Would you amend that to send to the city clerk to ask for her guidance on that?
Sure.
So, correspondence to the city clerk asking for that address to see if there's a handicap parking space, and are we really gonna have, what happens if it comes back and there's nothing there?
Police can actually send to remove.
I guess we'll do it, we'll try to save some time there. Send to the police department as well, which I think is part of your motion
Yep.
for their review. Okay. Motion's been made and properly second. Any further discussion? Call the question, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. So that was document, that was Durant Street. So that's going to the city clerk and police department. Counselors, were you able to withdraw stuff at the last meeting? Yeah. Good. Do we feel like we can do a little bit more tonight? Just maybe can we do a page tonight? Can we do that? We can get out of here in 15 minutes if we just do this. Can we do that? 2023? This is, more than 2 years old now. We'll start off at the top. Document 28623. Request for a traffic study intersection of Summer and Union Street. Looking for a motion to withdraw.
Motion to withdraw?
Second.
Motion made, is there a second? And seconded, I'm sorry. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no, the ayes have it. This one should definitely be withdrawn. They should have already had it by now. This is 29623 Hawkers and Peddlers license. Looking for a motion to withdraw.
Motion to withdraw.
Second?
Motion made by Council Del Rosario, seconded by Vice Chair Reyes. Discussion. See none, I'll call the question. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no, the ayes have it. Next, 24223, 59. Councilors, this one is still active. I know this is active. I'm going to leave that there. They're looking to make some housing there. But, okay, 24823 regarding commercial vehicles and commercial overnight parking, which I think ties in with one of your proposals, Councilor Del Rosario. August 1st of 23.
July 6th. I think we passed something like that.
Is it in our book? It's not in this. I went too far back.
What is the item?
August 1st.
24823. There's a couple of items similar to this.
I don't have that. $248.23. I don't think I went back that far in this book. I don't.
Okay. Motion to withdraw item 24823.
Second?
Motion made, properly second. Discussion. See none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 248.23 is withdrawn. 223.23, no parking on 104 Bennington Street. Looking for a motion to withdraw.
Motion to withdraw.
Second?
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 225.33 West Street, one way.
Motion to withdraw.
Second?
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 228.23 Animal Control Ordinance regulating animal breeding. I'm looking for a motion.
Motion to withdraw.
Second?
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next is 207.23 four-way stop at Mount Vernon Street, Sparkle Drive, Mount Vernon Circle.
Motion to withdraw.
Second?
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 166.23 one-way, Bohm Street.
I think we complete this kind of order because it's on Brown, in one way, I believe.
Okay.
Motion to withdraw.
Motion made. Is there a second?
Second?
Second, discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 14623, proposed ordinance regarding stipends. I think we're moving on that, aren't we? As far as providing stipends, I'm not sure where he's going with this. I don't have the background information.
Motion to withdraw?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Proposed ordinance regarding required public notice to impacted residents prior to implementation.
Motion to withdraw?
Motion made.
Second.
Second, all in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 14823, disclosure of a conflict by municipal employee Juan Alcantara. Looking for a motion.
Motion to withdraw?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. 13323, loading zone, 232 Bruce Street.
Motion to withdraw?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next is 10223, Hallinan Ave, one way from Haverhill to Yale Terrace. Okay,
I think those are being worked.
okay. All right, we'll leave it. How about 10323, Congress Street, same thing? 104, same thing? 23, okay, we'll move to 8323, ordinance creating a 5 driveway setback, 5-foot driveway setback. I'm actually, I would like to see that. I'd like to see a motion sent to the city engineer for an update on that, and if we haven't gotten it, we should get one.
Motion to send item 8323 to the engineer for an update?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. The only other discussion I have on that is that there may already be a state law regarding impeding someone to access their own driveway. I don't think you can do that. I just don't know if it's 5 feet or what the spacing is, but we'll send it to the city engineer anyway for review. And on that letter, let them know that this is I believe our second request for this. Thank you. 2 more. 6323, clarification of grounds or basis. Oh, that's me. For issuance of a charter objection. I don't think I've not moved on it. We can withdraw that.
Motion to withdraw?
Second.
Motion made and properly second. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. And almost done. 2 more. Proposed change of ordinance. Ordinance 2.160, union classification chart A. I think we've already done this.
Motion to withdraw?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. And the last is to change Broadway to Juan Pablo Duarte Boulevard. Looking for a motion.
Motion to withdraw?
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. And before we leave, is there anything else on the agenda that anybody wants to take up this evening? Have anybody heard about what's going on at the Oliver School and Leahy School with parking? Is that at all an issue? Are we hearing anything at all? Okay. Okay. Oh, there is one. I'm sorry, I'm glad I stalled for 2 seconds. We all received, I think, an email from those teachers for the charter school on Hampshire and Haverhill Street. We got something. Let me pull it up. I'm surprised it's not in this packet. It's Hampshire Street, right? If someone can help me search for it, that'd be great too. So we can get out of here faster. Hampshire Street. I think this could be, here it is. I have an email from September the 8th. This was sent to all of us. Good morning, Council of the Plan. Thank you for the follow-up. The item is under review and you can expect to hear a report. Okay, I think we got a report though. I think we got a report. No later than September the 12th. But I think we got something since then. Just put Theo's. Got it, I got it. Yeah, I'll read this, and I'll just read it, if that's all right. This is, who's this from? This is from Theo Rosario, city engineer, September 11th. To the honorable members of the Lawrence City Council. The subject is the recommendation from the city engineer, support for community charter public school, car line proposal item 27325. On behalf of the City of Lawrence Engineering Office, I am writing to provide a positive recommendation of support for a community charter public schools proposal to relocate their student car line arrival and dismissal point from Havel Street to Hampshire Street. This proposed change has been reviewed by the Lawrence Police Department and has received clear support from both Officer Staniszewski and Officer Abel Cano. Their assessment confirmed that the relocation would improve safety conditions and enhance traffic management in the area. This measure would increase safety for the 125 students and families served by the school, reducing congestion along Havel Street during peak traffic periods, and a more efficient and orderly arrival and dismissal process for the school community. For these reasons, the Engineering Office respectfully recommends that the City Council advance and approve this proposal at the next meeting of the Ordinance and Intergovernmental Relations Committee. Doing so will ensure a safer traffic condition to the community charter public school and the surrounding community. Thank you for your attention and for your continued dedication to public safety and community well-being. Respectfully, Theodore Rosario, Acting City Engineer. So, do we have this in our?
What is the acting?
The number is 27325. Is it on the agenda?
7025 it is.
That's what we want to hear.
Motion on table, motion on table item 27325.
Is there no objection to untabling? There's no objection, it is untabled. Go ahead, Counselor.
Motion to send to the full council with a favorable recommendation to order a public hearing.
Motion made
Second?
and properly second, discussion. Angie, do you have a copy of this? I want to make sure you have this,
Of that email?
that email that I just read.
I don't.
How do I get that to you? What's a good place to forward this to you?
Should I give you my email?
Sure. Thank you. And if you could copy this, oh, not copy the city clerk. And Teresa, I guess, right? Teresa Vega. This is being sent up with a favorable recommendation to the full city council. Motion's been made and properly seconded. Did we already have the vote on this? Did we already vote? No. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Okay, I'm glad we stopped. That was good. Anything else, councilors? Going once, going twice? No? Okay, for motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion made and properly second, discussion. See, now I'll call the question. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your support and your help.